everybody. Today I will be teaching you how to properly set up a hedgehog enclosure. To start off with, you will need an enclosure that is at least 4 feet by 2 feet with ventilation. Now you're going to need some substrate. I personally use fleece. You can also use bioactive, unscented paper-based bedding and aspen. Do not use any form of pine or cedar. This is toxic for hedgehogs' respiratory systems. So this is what it looks like after I put the fleece in. Now, I personally use fleece because it is very absorbent. Some hedgehogs do have a problem with potty training, so using something absorbent is very helpful, and it's easy to wash and it is reusable. That's why I prefer fleece. All hedgehogs are required to have a wheel. They run so many miles every single night, so they definitely need one. Avoid wheels with gaps because hedgehogs' toes will get stuck in the gaps and it can rip their toes out completely. I would also avoid any form of saucer wheels. It makes them run at an angle and curves their spine actually, so it's not good. And for the size of your upright wheel, you will need it to be at least 12 inches for a full-grown hedgehog. They get pretty big. So yeah, they get pretty big, and if your wheel is too small, their back will start curving inwards while they run, which is not good, and it can cause back pain and problems long term. Not good. So definitely get a big wheel. I personally use the Night Angel 12-inch wheel. Now that you have your wheel, you're going to need a tray to put on it. This is just like some pet food stand I have from Walmart. Works perfect, has some texture on it to help keep the wheel on it, and by having this, it keeps the mess more in because of this little lip right here. Hedgehogs love to use the bathroom when they run, so it helps keep all the mess in this little area. I also like to keep a paper towel under this wheel on top of this tray, so every day I come in and I switch this paper towel out, and it's super easy to clean. Sometimes you have some hedgehogs that actually do go to the bathroom when they run on the wheel. So you just get a pet safe spray it, let it soak for a little while, and it wipes off super easy. Now you're going to want at least one hide for your hedgehog to sleep in. Avoid clear hides like these unless you put another blanket on the inside. Here is an extra blanket inside. The hedgehog goes under here and hides, and I will not be able to see them from the top, and they will not be able to see me. You can, of course, use non-clear hides. These are just pretty cheap and easy to find. I also have a few other ones for extra little fun that they can use. Here is a PVC pipe tunnel. It is great. It is very roomy. You don't want something small. You don't want your hedgehogs to get stuck in it. So avoid any hamster tunnels. Those are not safe and they will get stuck. But this is great. Now you're going to need something for your hedgehog to eat. I personally feed this food, and I use a ceramic dish so it's hard to knock over so they can't spill it everywhere. You will also need a water bowl like this. Do not use any water bottles for your hedgehogs. Their teeth will break if they use that, and their teeth do not grow back. They are not rodents. So stay clear of any form of water bottle. Use a shallow ceramic dish. It is also hard to knock over, so there won't be any mess. Now here's the fun part. This is when you can add any extra toys and hides. I have this cute little snail shell house. I'm going to put it right over here. And I have rubber duckies. My hedgehogs love pushing these around. They're so cute. So I just kind of put them around. And I have these little tiny squishmallows that I got from McDonald's Happy Meals. They're so cute. I love seeing my hedgehogs drag them around the cage. Some hedgehogs aren't a fan of toys, but mine personally that live in this tank right here, love them. You will also need a heat lamp with a thermostat. This little thing right here reads the temperature to make sure my hedgehogs are at a consistent temp so they don't attempt hibernation, which is oftentimes very deadly. I personally would avoid heat mats as they are harder to control the temperature of, and hedgehogs have been known to get burnt on them, so I would avoid those. Here is a quick overview of the whole tank. Very nice, very cool. Now all we need to do is add the hedgehog. Here is one of my baby hedgehogs. She's back in her home. She is so freaking cute. and she loves the setup. I'm always watching her run around through these little tubes and going in her house and dragging her toys around. She's cute. She's a little skittish right now because I'm talking loud. But that's just how hedgehogs are. And she loves to run on this wheel. Absolutely loves it.